Welcome to today's edition of Crypto Corner at InvestorIdeas.com. News on what's driving the cryptocurrency market. Hello everyone, this is Sam Mowers here. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Corner podcast. For news today, we have quarterly financial updates from RIOT Platforms, Bakkt Holdings, and CleanSpark Inc. But just before we get into the show, a quick reminder that if you enjoy this podcast, to please feel free to share it or leave us a review. And as always, I recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on InvestorIdeas.com. This includes the Cannabis Podcast, the Clean Tech and Climate Change Podcast, along with many others, all of which will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. Right, so RIOT Platforms Inc., which trades on the NASDAQ under the ticker RIOT, has reported its financial results for the 3-month period ended June 30th. Highlights include a total revenue of $76.7 million, which was largely driven by the production of 1,775 Bitcoin during the quarter. Jason Les, the company's CEO, said, quote, "As part of the next phase of our growth, RIOT signed a long-term purchase agreement with MicroBT to acquire 33,280 next-generation miners, with an option to purchase an additional 66,560 miners on the same price and terms. These miners are designed from the ground up for immersion cooling, will be manufactured in the United States, and will add an additional 7.6 exahash per second in capacity for RIOT by mid-2024. End quote. Moving along, Bakkt Holdings Inc., which trades on the NYSE under the ticker BKKT, has posted its financial and operational results for the quarter ended June 30th. Highlights there include the acquisition of Apex Crypto, the company's rebranding to Bakkt Crypto Solutions, as well as revenues of $347.6 million. Looking forward, Bakkt CEO Gavin Michael said, quote, "We are making strong progress on our international go-to-market strategy and expect to launch our crypto capabilities in Latin America in the fourth quarter. In parallel, we are actively working to expand into the United Kingdom, European Union, Hong Kong, and Australia. We are excited about the momentum we are building, and our best-in-class platform positions us well for continued success." End quote. Lastly, for today, CleanSpark Inc., which trades on the NASDAQ under the ticker CLSK, has announced its financial results for the 3 and 9 months ended June 30th. Highlights include quarterly revenues of $45.5 million, a net loss of $14.2 million, and total assets clocking in at $652.8 million as of the quarter's end. Zach Bradford, the company's CEO, comments, quote, "We have fully funded our growth to 16 exahash per second, including miners, facilities, and other infrastructure, on top of a record-breaking quarter in terms of growth and revenue. We now operate over 9 exahash per second of efficient computing power at some of the industry's best all-in electric rates. That growth is translating to record-setting revenue. We have over $90 million in cash and almost 1,200 Bitcoins on our balance sheet as of today. We continue to build on our long-standing track record of executing on our commitments, and I'm proud to say that this is a truly best-in-class team." End quote. Also worth noting, stock for CleanSpark Inc. is up 23.56% at the time of recording. That does it for today's Crypto Corner. If you would like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website. And this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products, services, or securities. investors are reminded all investment involves risk and possible loss in investment. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and most audio platforms available. This podcast was sponsored by AppTech Payments Corp. AppTech is an innovative fintech company whose mission is to deliver a better way for businesses to provide their customers with immersive commerce experiences. For more information, visit apptechcorp.com. AppTech trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker symbol APCX.